With the vision of being the premium brand providing the most valuable cement-related solutions to Ghanaian builders by 2020, Supacem promises to deliver quality products for the Ghanaian market. The company currently imports finished cement from Nigeria, a situation which will end by next year when work on its manufacturing plant is completed. Managing Director Frederick Abret has been explaining the rationale.
So we decided together that it would be a good opportunity to come and to set up in Ghana. We see a need as well as construction is changing and there is more and more needs for quality cement, best practice in the industry. So therefore we think we have our way to pave into the Ghanaian market. That's the reason why we came to Ghana. Ghana is only at the beginning of its needs. The consumption per capita in Ghana is still one of the highest in West Africa with 200 kilo per capita, but it's still far less than what we can observe in North African countries. Therefore, there is still a good way for development. This factory is here and is set up for the next 50 years, 100 years. So we are here for a long period. We are believing in this country, we are believing in the development of the country, and that's why we think we have our way into the Ghanaian market, and we can bring a plus to the market.
When we come to local consumption, local content, i.e. materials or even the people you employ, what is the plan? At what rate can we say this company have been when it comes to the people they employ, maybe 60, 70, when it comes to the materials, the raw materials they are going to use in producing the cement, 60, 70, or what was the plan?
Let's say, in generally speaking, it's much more affordable and it's making us much more competitive to source all our raw material locally. Unfortunately, there is no manufacturing of clinker in the country. Therefore, we will still be relying on an importation part. But of course, all the additives that we will be able to source locally, we will be willing to source it for various reasons. First is also a cost. It will be much less expensive to source locally a product than to import it. Regarding the employments, we are looking at sourcing. You have a lot of education in Ghana is very good. You have a lot of very qualified workers, a lot of very qualified people which can be used. So we are looking at having 95% of local people working for us.
What will this mean to consumers and the general public? Kobe Adams is the commercial director at Supacem.
I think it's extremely important to the cement market in Ghana for one very big reason, which is the quality that we bring to the market. Now, I mentioned a stat that we've done some research on earlier, which is that we've talked to several hundred masons since we started our operation about 4 months ago, and the numbers are pretty clear. About 55% of masons say that the Supacem cement they've used is superior to anything that they've experienced prior to using it.
With a reliable infrastructure, Supacem says it is poised to deliver on its promise of providing the most quality cement for the construction industry. Of course, this does not come easily without a significant investment. Let's hear from the project leader, Abderrahim Ohab.
The availability of the network of the power here in Tema, in the free zone, is 99%. For the moment, we have the temporary connection and we haven't any shutdown of this. For the backup, we have the power plant equipped with 3 generators. Each one is 6 kVA. 600 kVA. In totally, we have 1,600 kVA.
Even though located within the Free Zones enclave, the company is not operating under the Ghana Free Zones law. So in a couple of months, we are going to have this huge plant being commissioned here. And basically what it means is that more cement into the market, more quality cement products into the market. Ask me the meaning of this. It means the prices are going to change, the quality is also going to change, because this plant is going to give us about 600 to 700,000 tons of cement annually. And that's a huge quantity if you ask me. Why this? This is an investment by a Ghanaian Supacem, CBI Ghana Limited. they are going to be producing locally. They are going to produce for only the Ghanaian market. Currently, they import from Nigeria, but in a couple of months, they are going to produce everything here in Ghana. This means we are focusing on local content. The people here are locals. The workers here are locals, 90%. And I can assure you, everything is local. This is time to purchase local goods. This is time to focus on buying local materials for your building, for your infrastructure, and any other service that you'll be doing with cement. From the Free Zones Enclave here at Tema, I'm Ebenezer Sabute for Joy Business.